Alright.
Hey everybody, this is Charles, and he's my elder. He's the Berean church elder right here. But just quick advice for people like me. I mean, you're a smart guy. I know you are. But I noticed that you're also pretty humble because, I know you could speak and you don't. You stay quiet. Is that a way? What kind of advice would you give somebody like me that struggles with pride and like not taking orders and stuff like that? What do you?
Well, first of all, I think you have to search your heart. We all make tough decisions. We make dumb decisions. We make bad decisions. I've done it, and I search my heart first before I speak. And usually, what I try to do is speak from my heart. In terms of trying to deal with other people, trying to deal with my situation, being humble means that I search my heart and think before I speak.
That's something I don't do.
And that's hard to do, to think before you speak. And it's hard. Most people want to defend themselves right away, and ultimately they'll say the wrong thing before they think about it. So you want to think and ultimately search for God's wisdom in your speaking.
Do you think it's something that comes with time and age, or is it just?
Not necessarily time or age. Of course, that makes a big difference. Our life experiences in our relationship with God allow us to move forward. I thought about this morning. I've been in church all of my life, and I do not and cannot and would not even remember every Sunday message that I've heard at church. But it's made me who I am. Every Sunday I go to church and I listen to the Word and I bury it in my heart, and it makes me who I am. So I look to other people who are Christians to think about their experiences at church, and that somehow they think about what they've heard at church and begin to put that in their heart and turn that into who they are.
So you think the fellowship of fellow Christians helps a lot with that walk?
There's no question. If you're not around fellowship with other Christians, the world will beat on you. Will try to take you in, and you have to look to your experiences with Christians and know that's the right direction to go. When you see the world going off in another direction, you want to take the experience of being a Christian, being around loving, God-fearing people, and knowing that God will protect you, encourage you, and help you through His Word.
Last question for you, Charles. How do you know that you're in the right church?
That's a tough question to answer. And like seasons, sometimes you may feel like you're in the right church right now, but ultimately you may get to a point where God calls you to move to another direction. We all have gifts that we bring to the church, and sometimes that gift that you have at a particular church you may not be sharing, and you may get a call to go to another church and share that gift. And that may be ultimately that's how I decide.
Okay. That's good advice, Charles. Thanks. Appreciate it.